Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been keeping up with the latest from Marvel Studios, you already know that Captain America: Brave New World has thrown a curveball by introducing Adamantium into the MCU. For decades, Vibranium has been the star metal, the backbone of Wakanda's tech, Captain America's shield, and so much more. But now, with Adamantium making its debut as a nearly indestructible element, it's time to compare these two iconic materials. Today, we're going to explore their origins, properties, and why this new addition could shake up everything we thought we knew about Marvel's metal lore. Let's kick things off by looking at their origins, a key difference that sets the tone for everything else. In the comics, Adamantium is famously known as the alloy that covers Wolverine's bones and claws. But in the MCU, things have taken a cosmic turn. Captain America: Brave New World reveals that Adamantium comes from a mysterious celestial island mass. This contrasts sharply with Vibranium, which is of extraterrestrial origin too, coming from a meteorite that landed in Africa, eventually leading to the development of the Wakandan nation. So, while both have cosmic ties, they come from completely different sources, hinting at distinct roles in Marvel's universe. Now, one of the biggest points made by President Thaddeus Ross in Brave New World is Adamantium's superior indestructibility. According to Ross, Adamantium is even more resilient than Vibranium, a bold claim considering Vibranium's own impressive track record. Vibranium has been used to forge Captain America's shield, power Black Panther suits, and even weave into everyday life in Wakanda and Talocan. But with Adamantium's almost unmatched durability, we could be looking at a metal that withstands even the most devastating forces, from nuclear blasts to the sheer power of beings like the Hulk. This difference in strength is huge, especially if Marvel is planning to introduce an MCU Wolverine or upgrade other characters with this new element.
The world is on the brink of war. The world needs a reset.
Adamantium is the discovery of the millennium.
Another fascinating aspect is the versatility of Adamantium. During the summit scene in Brave New World, President Ross highlights that Adamantium isn't just about brute strength. It's being touted as the world's most versatile element, with potential applications in technology, medicine, and defense. Imagine cutting-edge devices or medical breakthroughs that harness this metal's unique properties. In contrast, Vibranium, while used in a multitude of ways in Wakanda, from powering advanced technology to even enhancing natural resources, like the heart-shaped herb, has been somewhat limited by the fact that it's controlled by isolationist nations. And that brings us to another critical difference: the control and accessibility of these metals. Vibranium has been largely monopolized by Wakanda, and more recently, Talocan, with their rich histories and unique cultures around its use. This control has been a major plot point in films like Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, where nations outside of Wakanda have long coveted the metal. On the other hand, Adamantium in the MCU isn't under the jurisdiction of any single isolationist nation. In fact, President Ross is already moving towards a new global treaty to share Adamantium among Japan, India, and France. This global accessibility could radically shift the balance of power in the MCU, opening up possibilities for new alliances and conflicts.
Adamantium could tip the global balance of power.
If only one country is going to control it, it's going to be us.
Let's talk density and manipulation, a nod to the comics that might also carry over into the MCU. Traditionally, Adamantium is portrayed as denser and heavier than Vibranium. In the comics, this extra weight is a significant part of Wolverine's transformation, with his body bearing the added mass of this nearly indestructible metal. Vibranium, on the other hand, is noted for being remarkably light, about a third the weight of steel, while still offering exceptional durability. Although the MCU hasn't fully confirmed Adamantium's density yet, it's likely that this property will remain a defining factor, affecting how it's used in combat and technology. Another technical difference comes in how each metal is manipulated. In the MCU, we get a glimpse of this when we see that Japan has managed to refine a sample of Adamantium from the celestial mass, a feat that underscores just how challenging it is to work with. In the comics, Adamantium requires superheating to over 1500 degrees, leaving a very short window to shape it before it becomes permanently indestructible. This suggests that even though Adamantium is being touted as versatile, it's also incredibly difficult to handle, a stark contrast to Vibranium, which has been more readily integrated into everyday technology and warfare, thanks to its more manageable properties.
Vibranium is stronger than steel and a third the weight. It's completely vibration absorbent.
Let's take a step back and consider the broader implications of these differences. The introduction of adamantium in the MCU is not just about adding another cool metal, it's about expanding the narrative possibilities of Marvel's universe. With adamantium's unparalleled durability and versatility, filmmakers can now explore new technological advancements and character upgrades that were previously off-limits. For instance, imagine a future where characters get a comic-accurate upgrade, blending the best of both metals. It opens the door to potential storylines that could redefine how battles are fought and what kind of equipment our heroes and villains might use. Comparing past depictions, vibranium has always been a symbol of cultural heritage and advanced technology, primarily in Wakanda and Talokan. Its role isn't just functional, it's woven into the fabric of those societies. Adamantium, on the other hand, is being set up as a game-changing resource on a global scale, potentially shifting the balance of power between nations and even influencing future conflicts and alliances within the MCU. So what does all this mean for the future of the MCU? With adamantium now entering the picture, we could see new story arcs that explore not only the technological marvels, but also the geopolitical tensions that come with sharing such a powerful resource. The fact that adamantium isn't monopolized by a single nation might lead to alliances or even rivalries on a global scale, much like the ongoing conflicts seen in other Marvel storylines. Moreover, the potential introduction of an MCU Wolverine armed with adamantium claws could bring a fresh dynamic to the Marvel universe. Combining the near indestructibility of adamantium with Wolverine's legendary regenerative abilities would make for some truly epic confrontations. Alright, that's our deep dive into the major differences between adamantium and vibranium in the MCU. From their unique origins to their distinct properties and potential future implications, it's clear that Marvel is setting the stage for some truly groundbreaking developments. Which metal do you think will have a greater impact on the MCU moving forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Marvel deep dives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
We can't let him end up in the wrong hands.